to me. Eric Esch, a.k.a. Butterbean, one of the most unique competitors in the history of the heavyweight division. The Gypsy King, Tyson Fury. He's so big and yet so light on his feet. No one moves around the ring quite like this man.
Todd, can you spot the reach difference? Can you spot it? Look at that.
And with that, we turn it over to the world-renowned ring announcer, Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Atlanta, Georgia, here is the popular knockout artist, recognized as the king of the 4-rounders, introducing Eric Esch, better known as Butterbean. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Manchester, England, and standing at 6 feet 9 inches, here is a sensational heavyweight champion of the world, the Gypsy King, Tyson Fury.
What a pleasure it is to be here in this environment. What a venue for this showdown.
The wait is over. The speaking stopped. The fight begins. Now, let's get the answers.
Thousands of fans here in attendance tonight, but when the bell rings, there will only be 2 that we're talking about. So here we go. Should be a good one. Back and forth they go. That hook doesn't score. He blocks the hook. You're not going to see a lot of finesse and skills from this guy. He wants to bury his forehead in your chest and pound away.
A swarmer, a good swarmer, will get inside you like a bee, just pickpocketing, stinging you wherever you leave yourself open. That swarmer is the worst kind of fight to fight.
So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Defense is not an option for these 2. Scoring uppercut there. Beautiful counter punch. This is incredible action from both of these heavyweights. They got out of the way of that right hook. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Butterbean in that last round. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Come on, you're better than that. You've done all your work all the way through.
Well, we've just taken a big breath, and here we go again. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
And he scores with the counter. This fighter's completely content to sit back and let you make the first move. That's where they thrive.
You're fighting a counter puncher, you've got a dummy shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that.
Oh my goodness, Johnny! And Tyson Fury just got clipped. The big fella might be in big trouble. No, we don't see a knockdown.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once, they know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Throws the jab, but it doesn't score. It's all offense, all the time. Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about Butterbean in that last round. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
You can't leave it up to the judges, it's up to you.
On to the third. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next. Did you see that? Oh, and Tyson Fury just got rocked. This could be it. Tyson Fury, one of the great heavyweight champions. They've avoided catastrophe there.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough, tough round. What will they do? What will they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. Well done with that counter. And down goes Butterbean. I think that will look even more dramatic in slow motion.
I need to see that again.
About that will to win and refusal to stay down as this fight continues.
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
He's got the advantage halfway through the round.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this? It's a perfect start.
To let it all hang out here in this round. Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. Tyson Fury just got rocked. Do you believe this? Down goes Fury. Imagine seeing this punch coming and not being able to do anything about it.
A shot from the gods took him out.
One round, two knockdowns, each by a different fighter.
Sometimes you talk about drawing first blood. What does that tell you?
Come on, you're getting back into this. You're better. Great round, now relax. Relax now. I think we need to load.
Here we go in round four. Who's going to land the first big shot? We had not one, but two knockdowns in the previous round as both of these fighters went to the canvas.
That is showing the fitness, that is showing the stamina, and that is showing the hard work done in the gym. If you can get knocked down and get back up and knock your opponent down, they've got it.
Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? incredible work rate. The straight right just misses. Nice counter punch right up the middle. That counter punch caught him clean. Big hook thrown, but it doesn't connect. Misses with the straight left. They threw the hook. It didn't land. Failing to score with that right hook. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Butterbean in that last round. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
Start to make mistakes and switching off.
Good one. The jab's working nice.
It's a bad round, all right? But we don't care.
Things are starting to heat up now as we enter the fifth. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in the fight. They've got to relax.
Good defense with that left jab. Got out of the way of that right hook. Nice counter. Generally speaking, you don't watch heavyweights to see a boxing match. You want to see a fist fight.
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
I want to think of holding on here for a minute. And that hook misses. That hook was thrown with some bad intentions. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Talk about Butterbean in that last round. How much cardio was put in for this fight? It may come down to that.
There's a lot on the line here.
I need you to go back out there.
There's the bell for round 6. That 1 minute break surely wasn't enough for him to completely recover.
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
A perfect counter lands. When you're a power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's open.
And down goes Fury! Everything looks better in slow motion. Let's take another look.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
One, two, three, four, five, six.
Well, they're back on their feet right now, Johnny. Do they go toe for toe or do they play defense here?
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
They need to turn this around halfway through.
It's not ever hope. Remember the fight at Evander Holyfield? He could be behind on points up until the last 10 seconds, but he's fighting like he's going to pull it back. That's the kind of hope we need to see.
Throwing the hook, but it doesn't score. Good counter punching. Swinging big and missing big with that hook. It looks like he's going to survive the round here, but just barely. Let's talk about Fury in that last round. Let's see how the game plan changes after that big knockdown.
Can make or break a fighter.
Keep doing what you're doing. The gaps are up here. And he'll start.
Come on, do you want to win this fight? Get out there and switch on. Get
Oh, you weren't loading up, but you're still landing your power shots.
Here comes round 7. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff them.
Missing with the left. Hold that thought! And this fight is over! What a knockout headshot. Let's watch it again. And they knew it when they threw it.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
Are you all right? You're out.
Not many people would have predicted it, but we've got a knockout victory.
Accuracy, power, punch, perfect. That must hurt.